So we got a late video coming out today. I think it's gonna be a late video, but this is literally just me going over 2.5 anniversary versus the rerun banners. Cause my God, bro, the amount of people that have said they're going to skip this banner or skip the entirety of 2.5 anniversary is kind of insane. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. Like, dude. After the reruns were announced, I actually found out about them early thanks to one of my friends. But the second these reruns were announced, it was like, yeah, it was up, bro. Like, genuinely, wow. I can't believe it, man. But we're gonna just go over these, just give y'all the breakdown, all that good stuff. Typical editing style video, so it's gonna take a while for me to record and all that stuff. But hit that sub button if you feel like it, man. Hit that like button. Join the Discord if you really want to. You have a good community in there, man. I be like live streaming my runs and stuff. I will hopefully have a live stream on Friday. We will see. I hope it goes well. But yeah, let's hop into this video. Let me roll this intro. So, yeah, we've got some things to talk about. So, rerun banners. They were announced like 2 weeks ago. I'm kind of late to making a video on this. Honestly, I've been late to the 2.5 anniversary stuff in general. Like, I don't know why, but 2.5 anniversary just didn't feel much like an anniversary. Like, there just isn't like the energy or enthusiasm that I saw in literally everything else. But for those who don't know, 2.5 anniversary, horrible reveal. If you've seen the video, then you've seen the video. I was mad about that reveal. But they reveal these two characters, Summer Gojo and Summer Yuji. And with these two characters, they both have the worst system in the game. That's just my personal belief. I am a free-to-play. Day one, well, not day one. Wow, why did I say that? I mean, like, I've been a free-to-play since I started the game. And this was the most pay-to-win, garbage, horrible system I've ever seen. And you cannot argue with me otherwise that it's even a decent system. It's a horrible system, and I don't like the way how they implement it on these two characters. Now, this is going to be important for later, because I'm just speedrunning through 2.5 anniversary. Then they dropped Green Megami and Blue Nobara, I believe, like a week later. Like, they had their reveals for them like a couple days later, and then they just dropped, you know what I'm saying? So that was actually, pretty cool. I think those characters were like actually really good. But in terms of like how powerful these characters are, because that's how this community likes to run, like, honestly, people don't really summon for their favorite characters anymore, especially if you're a low spender or free to play. You just have to understand that you have to summon for essentially only limited units and get lucky off of tickets on standard banner. That's just how it is. So with these characters, in terms of strength, like Summer Gojo, he looked pretty good even without like having A3. Like A1 Summer Gojo looked like probably like a broken support. But if you have Shoko, then he's not like per se needed. Like, there's an argument for him being needed. If you're free to play and you see, like, if you're free to play and you have like Shoko or something, then the stock for summoning on Summer Gojo it doesn't make any sense to you, because there's probably gonna be other characters that you want, which we'll get to in a second. Then Blue Yuji, I am on the side that says that Blue Yuji is horrendous at A0, mid at A1, and amazing at A3. That's just my view. I'm not gonna argue about it now, but yeah, he's okay. He's at least mid A0/A1, so he's not really good, and no like casual player is getting this guy A3 unless you have like all the dupes for him in the world, or you just get super lucky. So that was just a no-go, honestly. And plus 0.2 is already out, so again, there is and the Blues SPs, my fault, I forgot about those two. The Blue SPs, 0.2, Miguel, all that stuff just points to not summoning on Blue Yuji. So again, that's another unit that you can cross out. So if you have Shoko and the SPs, the day one SPs, like, what are we talking about? So already off rip, these two characters are already like not completely needed, but Summer Gojo is probably the character that you would be picking. Then now we get Blue Nobara and Green Megami, and with these two characters, it's kind of just like Green Megami is a great stat buffer, but Green is already so stacked on debuffers that I don't really. He's not really needed per se. Like, you have Green Ghetto, you're low-key good. Like, he is a fantastic unit, I'll give him his props, but again, he's not really needed. Like, he's not like a step above the game. Same thing with Blue Nobara. Well, there is an argument for summoning for her as well. If you don't have Blue Yuta, she is a must summon. I feel like that's one of the only characters in this anniversary where it's like a lot of these characters are, if you have so-and-so, it's a must summon. If you don't have these characters, it's a must summon. For Summer Gojo, it's Shoko. For Blue Yuji, honestly, Blue Yuji doesn't really have that because the characters are so easy to get. For Green Megami, it's also the same because there's like Choso, Green Ghetto, Green Gakugandi, like that, bro. Green is stacked. And then for Nobara, it's gonna just be Blue Yuta. If you don't have Blue Yuta, you have to get her. And her AoE damage alone is just fantastic. But coming out of this anniversary, there isn't really like a hard set choice. Like, that's what I would argue. There's like not really a hard set choice. So that is when the reruns drop. Now, the reruns drop, right? I found out about it a little earlier. So when I found out about the reruns, I found out about the lineup. Honestly, I should have expected this. They usually do rerun the anniversary, but sometimes you forget the sheer amount of characters that we got in anniversary, because we technically got 5 if you're counting 0.2, and every single one is coming back. Like, That, but how it's so beautiful to see, man. Like, okay, so this is the reason why summoning on 2.5 anniversary is just not a good idea. It simply is not. Go for the reruns. If you are not a whale, if you don't have all these characters already, then skipping 2.5 anniversary has never been so easy. I can't believe that skipping a celebration looks this good, because my lord. Okay, so let's just talk about this. Red Yuji, green Toto, red Mahito, yellow Sukuna. Fantastic lineup. It is a fantastic lineup, right? There are arguments for the 2.5 anniversary units, but on paper, just like on paper, you can say that 2 or 3, let me think. Yeah, 3 of the characters in the lineup for these reruns are must-haves. 3 out of the 5. And if you take a look at 2.5 anniversary, not a single one of them is a must-have, because there are other characters that still do what they do. Meanwhile, we have in the rerun banners 3 characters that there is no one else that you could possibly replace their power. Like green Toto, who else are you finding that's doing all that? That's just going crazy, right? And then we have red Mahito, which is honestly the best red buffer you could ever get. If you have him, you're kind of just good to like 485. You're just fine. And then 0.2 Gojo he's just domain Gojo reincarnated. That's literally it. So there's 3 characters that are broken. And then if you want to have some fun, red Yuji can get thrown in there. He is on a similar case to the entirety of the 2.5 anniversary lineup, where if you don't have red Toji, or you don't have red Mahito, can Loki take his place. But if you don't have red Toji, then you kind of just need red Yuji, right? And then if you for yellow Sukuna, if you somehow don't have yellow Gojo, this is a similar situation to the blue Yuji thing. If you don't have hidden inventory yellow Gojo or Yuta, then you desperately need Fuga Sukuna. So like, honestly, the reruns are just so much better. I just want to say they are just so much better, and I don't know why I am talking so fast, but wow, man, reruns are better. The reruns are just straight up better. They just straight up are better. I don't know what to say. So I would just say, if you're watching this video and you really want to know who to summon on, just go ahead and skip 2.5 anniversary. That is my final say. Say in the comments what you're gonna do. Go ahead and skip 2.5 anniversary, but spend a little bit of spend a little bit of cubes on like Summer Gojo, because he feels like he's the only one that's gonna be really, really worth it, especially since Shoko is kind of rare right now. Like, a lot of people don't really have Shoko, so I'm just saying that is the person that I would summon on if you're gonna go for 2.5 anniversary. But skipping has never looked so good. Hit that sub if you want more content, all that good stuff, man. See you guys in the next one. Peace.